The Bucks take the 2-point lead with 4:30 to go in overtime. Darvin Ham is all over Tracy McGrady. As he spins to go to the hoop, Ham picks up the personal foul, and he has fouled out of the game.
Darvin's just trying to hold his ground against McGrady. McGrady too quick with the drop step. The foul is called.
So now who goes to Tracy? Irvin Johnson coming back into the game. So it'll be Johnson, Sam Cassell, Tim Thomas, Glenn Robinson, and Ray Allen on the floor for the Bucks. Inbounded by McGrady with 4:24 to go. Trailing by 2 in overtime. Now it's Tim Thomas on McGrady. D. Brown with the 3. 4 triples for D. Brown. Mike.
Being in the playoffs, knowing how to continue to play to hold that lead rather than playing scared, tentative basketball, which lets the other team back in the game, particularly a veteran team like Milwaukee.
Going to the horse. Out to Garrity. He hits a 2. He stepped just inside the line, but the Magic regain the lead by 1. 2 minutes. McGrady gets down the middle of the lane. Tracy has 40 points. Magic by 3. This crowd getting all their money's worth. Tim Thomas misses the 3. Rebound. McGrady. Minute 18 to go. Magic hoping to extend their playoff season. They are down 0-2. McGrady taking it back inside again. He gets the finger roll. He has 42. What more can he do? Timeout, Milwaukee. I haven't seen a better performance in a long time. Certainly there has not been a better performance in this playoff series in terms of points scored.
Doc Rivers is asking why the shot clock has 23 seconds remaining on it when the ball was dribbled up over half court and then the timeout was called, so they will probably take another 2 or 3 seconds off the 24-second clock.
As they just did.
Using the point guard to set the screen on Tim Thomas, we see McGrady come down the lane, change hands, use the left to finish. This time, closer to the low post area. Thomas is alone. The help doesn't get there in time. Irvin Johnson came over to try and block it. Instead, McGrady brought it back to the left hand, rolled it back up again.
McGrady just tied the Magic franchise record for most points in a playoff at 42. It had been held by Penny Hardaway in a game versus Miami. So he tied the franchise record for most points. Entertaining evening in downtown Orlando. The game became a sellout late this afternoon. There were 3,000 tickets remaining yesterday, 1,000 this morning, and the place is packed now. There'll probably be about another 10 to 15,000 people say they saw this game.
And I'm sure George Karl is saying something very similar that we heard the show report before about get a good shot. You don't have to force a 3. We'll take the 2 if that's what's there. If there's an open 3, then nail it. Because either way, they've got to come up with 5 points to tie this basketball game up. 2-3 or 3-2.
1 minute remaining in overtime. Robinson and Tracy McGrady still jawing at each other. Troy Hudson on Ray Allen. Allen gets it inside, goes to the double clutch and gets it off the glass. What a play by Ray Allen. What a score.
The follow-up.
Magic by 3 points.
They've got a foul.
That's what George Karl was saying. And finally, Robinson comes out and fouls D. Brown with 15.7 seconds remaining. Robinson's 5th foul.
On his way to 42, we see an assortment of shots. First the hook shot, then the jump shot off the dribble. Now we see the layup down the lane. And then the last one is Sweet when he switches hands going to the basket to avoid the shot blocker. Tracy McGrady, 42 points for the Orlando Magic.
And look at that, whispering right in the ear of Robinson. Saying, I really respect you. I really respect you. I like your game, and I really respect you. Trouble getting it in. They have to come all the way back to McGrady, and that was close. Robinson fouls him as only 7/10 of a second came off the clock, and with that, the Bucks go over the limit, and McGrady will go to the line.
That's why the new rule this year of allowing people to get the ball in the backcourt takes a lot of the pressure off the teams that are trying to get that ball in bounds, because when you only had that half court to work with, it was tough getting it in at the end.
And with that foul, Glenn Robinson fouls out with 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. He was only 5 of 13 tonight. And he did not defend Tracy McGrady all night, just some of the time. But McGrady has 42.
Yeah, but McGrady's only played 50 minutes, Bob.
Yeah, I was a little concerned they set him out 3 minutes in the first half.
You were upset. We talked about that at halftime. You were concerned.
I paid my nickel to come see Tracy. McGrady, 14 of 16 from the free throw line. He hit his last 10 free throws. But not this one. Still a 3-point lead, 15 seconds to go. This free throw becomes very large. He missed them both. Timeout Milwaukee, down 3 with 14.2 seconds remaining.
Both teams had star players step up, make big shots when they had to make them. It's a great night.
This will be Doc Rivers' first ever playoff victory as a head coach. Last year he was coach of the year. Tracy McGrady's going to sit down. 42 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds for Tracy McGrady. We said at the top of the broadcast, he's got to carry this team. He needs some help, and that's the man who gave him the most. 18 points and 10 rebounds from Darrell Armstrong. And the Magic stay alive. They'll play it again on Tuesday night here in Orlando. 121 to 116. Heck of a ball game.
Your attention, please. Please check the jumbo.
Glenn Robinson fouled out with only 14 points, 2 assists and 5 rebounds. Sam Cassell came up big with 21. Ray Allen had 27. And let's go to Cheryl Miller.
Tracy, after game 2 in the locker room, you said that coming out of the game in game 2, it might have hurt your performance. I asked you yesterday, were you prepared to play 48 minutes to get a win? You played 50, you got your win.
I told you, it was either do or die. I had to come out and give it all I got. They played a great game, but I think we played better. You know, I had guys that step up in this game, and we're going to need that throughout this series.
Talk about the contributions, because everyone was talking about that Tracy McGrady could not carry this team alone. D. Brown, Pat Garrity, Darrell Armstrong had some huge games.
Well, it's my job to get those guys involved. I'm the key guy for this team, and they was keying on me a lot. And every time I drive, I had the whole defense packing in on me, and they just spotting up outside the 3, and good thing they was knocking down shots for me.
Doc said at halftime that he thought that you were settling a little too much in the first half for the jumper. Second half, you were much more aggressive, attacking the basket and also getting post-up opportunities.
I was belling them out with a lot of jumpers. He told me that. That's when I had to get aggressive, go to the hole, get to the free throw line, just make things happen in the open outside for me.
Now, obviously, if there wasn't enough animosity between you and Glenn Robinson, it was non-stop jawing between you two, especially in the second half when things heated up.
I'm not going down without a fight. I told him that. I got a lot of heart, got a lot of confidence in myself. I'm not going down with a fight.
Not only do you take away a win, what else do you take away from this game that was going to help you for game 4?
Well, we had patience. We controlled the tempo of the game. We led the whole way. Guys got to come up and step up again like they did in this game. If we do that and continue to play great defense, I think we'll be all right.
Hey, Tracy, congratulations on your first playoff win.
Thanks.
Let's go back to you, Bob and Mike.
All right, thanks, Cheryl. Once again, 42 points and 10 assists for Tracy McGrady, who did, in fact, carry this team on his